Hi, welcome to Macrame wall hanging tutorial. For this project we're gonna need 42.5 meters of 5mm macrame cord, 33 centimeters long wooden dowel, 2 strings to hang the dowel, scissors and measuring tape. Cut 14 3-meter long cords and one 50 centimeters long cord. Place 14 strings on the wooden dowel using lark's head knot. I'll link the tutorial of lark's head knot in the description box below. Count 4 strings from the both sides and place them away. Tie a row of 5 square knots. If you don't know how to make a square knot, please see my tutorial in the description box below. Once we're done with this row, let's create another row of square knots. This time we're taking 2 strings from the first knot and tying them together with the 2 strings of the next knot. You can as well check my tutorial on how to alternate square knots. Once you made 4 knots in this row, we can start creating the third row of square knots. This time, skip 4 strings in the center, leave them undone. Altogether, you will have 4 knots in this row. Our next row will be made of just 2 knots, connecting first and second and third and fourth knots of the previous row. In the 5th row, we will make 1 square knot on both sides. Alright, our next step will be creating nice diagonal using diagonal double half hitch knot. I'll link the tutorial for this knot in the description box below. Please make sure you've chosen the correct static string. For this diagonal, it's gonna be central left string. Continue knotting until your diagonal is complete. Pick the first top string from the diagonal you just made. This time this string is gonna be your static one. Then create same diagonal on your left side using diagonal double half hitch knot. Let's repeat. Take the top string from the left diagonal and create another row of the knots. Now take a top string from the right diagonal and create the row on the left side. Alright, now let's take two strings from the both sides and place them aside. Now let's take next two strings from the both sides and create a big square knot. Imagine that your middle strings are just 2 and you are creating the same knot as you were doing in the beginning. Adjust your knot so it's looking all nice and central. Bring 2 strings on the sides back. Choose the left string as your static one and create downward right diagonal using diagonal double half hitch knot. You will make 9 double knots on this side. Now choose the right string as your static one and create downward left diagonal. Now we need to tie the endings together with the diagonal double half hitch knot. We repeat, taking the left string as our static one and creating another downward right diagonal. Now let's take the right string and create downward left diagonal. Please make sure you have 9 strings on the both sides and 2 middle strings. Now connect these two strings together using diagonal double half hitch knot. Great job! Now let's take 4 strings on the left side and create a square knot. Take 2 right strings from this knot and tie them together with the next 2 strings using square knot. Create 2 more knots using same technique. Now take 4 strings from the right side and create a square knot. Take 2 left strings from the first knot and connect them with the next 2 strings using square knot. Create another 2 square knots. Connect 4 middle strings by creating another square knot. Now repeat. Create 1 more row of square knots on the both sides and tie them together in the middle with a square knot. Okay, now let's bring back the strings we put aside in the beginning. We will take 4 strings on the left side and create a nice spiral using half square knot. If you don't know how to make half square knot, please watch my tutorial. The link is in the description box below. Your spiral should stop in the middle of the 2 knots on the right. Now take 4 strings on the right and create another spiral using half square knot. Take the left string as your static one and create a downward right diagonal using diagonal double half hitch knot. Now take the right string as your static one and create downward left diagonal using diagonal double half hitch knot. Connect 2 strings in the middle using diagonal double half hitch knot. And just like that, our wall hanging is ready. Great job, and thank you for watching.